Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to my channel. And today I have guest, the very popular vlogger, the regular guy. So, sir, please tell us about your YouTube channel and its content.
Okay, well, look, I started the YouTube channel 1 year prior to coming to the Philippines because look, I'm 44. I don't have a pension or anything. I needed some income. So it was either pursuing some kind of YouTube thing, right, which I didn't really know what I was going to do, or teaching English online, which I knew how to do. But the problem was I wanted a life change. Like I didn't really want to teach English anymore. I wanted to do something different. So the YouTube thing, I had some idea because I've been coming to the Philippines for 20 years. So I had a lot of stories from the past. And so when I started the YouTube, I decided I'm just going to make these stories from my past into stories, into videos for YouTube. And thank God I got monetized after a couple of months, and I had about 9 months of being monetized prior to coming here. So the main goal when I started YouTube was to have some sort of income by the time I landed here. And I am open on my YouTube channel about how much I'm making on YouTube. I'm pretty open about it. But I am here. My dream has come true. And so right now, I'm living my dream right now. The same dream I had been dreaming about for the past year. I'm actually in the Philippines now. I'm actually living that dream that was once only a dream, but now it's a reality.
Okay, and how long you been here in the Philippines?
Well, I came down in March 1st, and I landed in Butuan because I had an LDR. As you know, my subs know, I had an LDR in Butuan, and I was flying down to Butuan to meet her. And at the time, I didn't know what the future was. We were going to get married, or we were going to do something there. I was going to spend my life there in Butuan. But it turns out, we met a few times. It didn't work out with the Butuan girl. And so I was sort of, didn't know what to do. So I traveled around a bit, and now I'm here at Derek's place, and I'm staying here for a while, and I'm going to fly up to Angeles City soon. But I'm sort of just making YouTube videos as I'm traveling around the Philippines right now.
Okay, and how's your experience here in the Philippines, and what can you say about Filipino people?
Well, the first thing is I've been coming to the Philippines since the late 90s, since I was a teenager, and I first met my first Filipino girlfriend there in Vancouver. We met online. So I flew down here when I was a kid, pretty much, and I loved it from day one, and I've been in love with it since I was 19. And so I've been coming on and off for sort of those now 25 years. Still here today, so that says a lot about the Philippines. Why am I not going to Ecuador or Mexico? Why do I keep coming back here? It's because I love it, right? I was in love with Thailand for a while, but I sort of fell out of love with Thailand for some reason. But my love for the Philippines has always remained strong. And so I'm here right now, and it really is a dream. I'm very happy being here. And to be honest, I don't want to go. I don't want to go back to Korea. I don't want to go back home, but it's do or die. If my YouTube does not work, I'm going to have to go back to work in Korea or go back to Vancouver. But I'm hoping the YouTube thing is going to work. So I'm working hard. I'm working hard on the YouTube thing.
Okay, and sir, since you are here in the Philippines, when you travel, do you have what kind of insurance do you use?
Well, I use the common sense insurance. Okay, so number one, I am, I don't have diabetes and whatnot. I'm pretty healthy. Okay, so I'm as healthy as can be, pretty much, right? Number two, I look both ways before I cross the road, meaning you just have some common sense, because you might hear about someone getting hit by a bus. It's like, dude, why did you not turn your head and look? There was a bus coming, so you got some common sense. I got my basic health. And number three, I eat, I'm having some vodka right now, but I mean, I'm pretty healthy in terms of, what I eat every day. I'm not eating Snickers and candy bars. I'm not going to be diagnosed with diabetes anytime soon. So I'm not worried about health insurance, but I know that is a big concern for a lot of people.
Okay, and do you consider yourself an expat guy?
An expat?
Yeah.
You say, did that start with an E or an S?
Expat.
Starts with an E?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I consider myself an expat because I am, as long as I've been coming to the Philippines, I'll never be Filipino, right? And so maybe if someday I marry a Filipina, we get a house together, and we do this kind of thing. And then maybe I might consider myself Filipino, but I will never really be Filipino because there's no real immigration into the Philippines. Although there are a lot of foreigners who would give up their citizenship at home and become Filipino because Philippines is kind of a good country, right? But as of now, I'm on a tourist visa, so 100% I am an expat.
Okay. And most of the people now speaking about passport brothers. What is your opinion on that?
Well, look, it's 100% real because, like, number one, I've been away from home for at least 20 years. Okay, so I've been a passport bro before there were passport bros. But that aside, let's look at reality here. The women at home, I made a video called "Lift Them Up and Pay the Price," and it pretty much summarizes Western women. Okay, now the thing is, they've been wanting more, and look. The country has been, sure, go ahead, pursue whatever you want. Okay. But there's one problem. When these women in the West are getting what they want, it just never ends. It never ends. And now they're getting to the point where they don't even need men anymore. Okay, so the men are saying, well, geez, we're trying to accommodate you. You said you wanted equality. You said you wanted this and that and the other, and you got everything you wanted. And now you're saying you don't want us anymore? Okay, so the men are saying, well, God bless you, my fair ladies. Okay. But basically, we're going to go to the Philippines, we're going to go to Thailand or Vietnam, and we're going to find women there. No offense, you keep pursuing you, but this is the root of passport bros.
Okay. And what advice you can give to the other foreigner who wants to come over here in the Philippines and searching a Filipino companion or wife?
Well, like the number one question people have is, should I meet her online or should I meet her when I get there? And the beautiful thing is, look, let's say you're coming down in 3 months. You go online and you're pursuing a woman. And the number one best thing about this is it gives you some location to come to when you actually come to the Philippines. Because if you don't have some woman, some partner that you're going to, where are you going to go? You're going to go to Cebu, Manila. You're just going to walk around on the streets. And it's not like you walk around, you're a foreigner, women are throwing themselves at you. You're just a regular guy, So, you come here, maybe the percent of women who want you is higher than it is at home. There's no doubt about that. But there's no throwing themselves. It's just not an easy task. Maybe when you come here, if you don't have a girl, you can pursue a girl from here. But when it comes to advice coming here, meeting a girl, and then when you come here, you got a location to go to. And the number two good thing about meeting a girl online is that you've got this sort of excitement. You're going to meet this girl that you've been talking to for so long, and you don't know it's going to be a success or not.
Yes.
It might not be a success, but at least you've got some road. Okay, like number one, you went to some location where you've never have gone before, right?
Okay.
Because obviously you're going to go to Cebu, Dumaguete, one of these places. Right?
Yes.
If you had not met that girl. But because you had met that girl, you went to Calbayog. You went to Southern Leyte. You went to one of these places where you would never have gone if you had not met that lady. And it might not work out, and then from there, you can go to Manila, wherever. But at least you had a great experience. But, we all hope for the best. But just as it didn't work out for me on my 2 LDRs, it has worked out for a lot of guys, so it might work out for you. And if it does work out, great. And if it doesn't work out, well, that's great too, because now you're single, and there's nothing wrong with being single in the Philippines.
Okay. And have you ever tried to eat balut here?
Balut?
Yeah.
Balut. Well, when I was 19 and I first came here, I did try balut.
Okay.
And I'll tell you one thing. It was not bad. Because the thing is, the juices taste good. And when you put on the vinegar, that tastes good when you mix it together. Now, the problem I have and what a lot of people have is you're actually seeing a chicken inside with the beak and whatnot, depending how many weeks. But that's the reason why I'm not interested in having it again. I had it only because my girlfriend at the time had it and I was having it with her. Now, would I buy it by myself? No. But there's another egg, not called balut. It's called Pinoy, yes. And it's actually more like a real egg. And so what I would do, they usually sell them side by side. I would go with the Pinoy. I would go with the Pinoy egg because it's a real egg but you still got the juices. Does it taste similar to the balut?
No,
No.
no.
Well, why are they selling Pinoys then?
I don't know because there are some Filipino people prefer Pinoy than balut.
But is the Pinoy taste like a regular egg?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, but
Okay.
it's different taste than the regular egg.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try one, and I will try that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And since you are here in the Philippines, have you ever tried to have any problem for food?
Food?
Yeah.
No. Been no problem with food. At the same time, look, I was eating at Carinderias before. There's no problem. Would I eat street food? That's a different story. I'm not so sure I'd be trying street food because they're going to use very oil that's very old.
Yeah.
But as far as like you go to the restaurants, you go to the Carinderias, you get chicken on the rotisserie like we just had for lunch. Never had a problem with the food here. Actually, I'll be one of the few foreigners who actually say I actually like Filipino food. Okay, a lot of guys don't like it, and they'll say like there's a reason why around the world there's a lot of Chinese, Indian, Vietnam restaurants, but you never see a Filipino restaurant, right? Because
Yes.
people just don't like the food. But hey, I'll be honest with you. Sinigang,
Sinigang,
adobo.
yeah, adobo.
There's so much good food
Pancit.
here. Pancit, yes, exactly, with chicken and vegetables, and there's a lot of good food here. But I think it's sort of under appreciated by a lot of people. But when you get Filipino food that's cooked right, it tastes fantastic.
Yes. Okay. So, sir, thank you for the time and thank you for the interview. Even just I'm not preparing. Yeah, but thank you and thank you to be on my channel and please subscribe his channel and also my channel and thank you.